Hey guys, it's me, Tristan. I just got a Kawasaki KX85 2012. One thing I really love about this bike is the graphics. The plastics on the on the 2012 are different than the 2013. That is because on the 2013, this is white. The whole back fender is white. One other thing. The plastics are harder. They're much firmer and stronger. I've had this for like 5 days now, I'm guessing. One thing I did to this bike to give me extra grip when I'm in the air because I fall off a lot is this. I have like Line-X stickers right here. And everyone's going, oh, yeah, I don't like those. They're ugly. Well, they give me grip. I don't care what they look like. I don't care what they do. They give me grip. This thing has a ton of power and torque. I'm not sure how much torque it has, but it has a ton of horsepower. Oversized disc brakes, those come in handy. Rear. I got this down at Sun Motors. It's a very great bike. It fits me. The seat height is up to my hip. And on the 65, the poor 65, we had this raised up all the way, and it still didn't fit me. Until we put smaller dog bones on it for my brother. He just got this 5 days ago, and I got this. Used to be mine, used to do a lot of races on this thing. I have a cousin, his name's Travis. He comes over every year, and he brings his Kawasaki over. He has a Kawasaki KX65. His bike, I don't know what, but it sounds way different than that. I don't know why. But he lives in Indiana. We dirt bike together. We're both really fast. Back to the topic. This bike, it will, if you're not in the right gear, it will completely turn off. It does not like being in the wrong gear. It will shut off and you will be coasting all the way down. I do not recommend this bike for anyone that has never dirt biked before, mostly because it has way too much power for someone that's learning. That, and you can't idle this thing. If you're in first gear and you have the clutch in, it will not stay on. You have to keep revving the engine up for it to stay on when you're in first gear, when you're just sitting there. So you have to be in neutral or turned off for you to sit there. I will say I do have these grips, and the grips help me. So they're really sticky. They're like Line-X stickers. I recommend getting them. What else? The gas can, you might think this thing runs out of gas a lot, but it actually doesn't. I have like 20 hours on this thing already, and it has not gone out of gas. I only filled up the can 2 times full of 2-stroke Lucas oil gas, and it's been running fine. It's not running too rich. It's not running too slim. This thing, I don't know what's wrong with it. It just starts up every second you turn it on. It's fast, but not as fast as this big guy. I race a lot. Well, not a lot, but sometimes. I haven't raced this yet. I'm looking forward to it. It looks really fun to race. I've already raced my dad, and I've raced a couple guys on the track I didn't know. I haven't seen the air filter yet, don't know anything about that. Haven't taken the engine apart yet, nothing like that. We need to tighten the chain. When I got this from Sun Motors in Colorado, they did not tighten the chain. They did not. I don't know why, but they didn't. I guess that's how they like their bikes or something, but I don't know. This thing was literally in pieces 5 days ago. Handlebars were off, Forks were off, swing arms were off, shocks, motor, everything was apart. It was just in a crate. One thing I really like about this is the suspension. Not many people look at the suspension when they're buying a bike, but I do. And the reason I do that is because the forks. The forks are probably the most, I don't know, they're just what I use a lot. Mostly because they're in the front, and I always sometimes do endos with my friends. We do endo competitions, and these things are just completely strong. They're super thick. They have multiple shock absorbers inside of the golden tube. The golden tube of magic. And then there's the 65. The 65 just has a normal aluminum tube that goes down into some oil and a shock, and that absorbs it. But, by the way, this is the 2009 Kawasaki KX65 Monster Edition. Last one sold in the entire world. Back to the Kawasaki 85. These handlebars, they are awesome. These are the factory handlebars they put on their bikes now. And they are just amazing. They're strong, they're lightweight, and they're just awesome. Put a little Kawasaki crash pad on there. I mean, who wouldn't? This thing's not as thirsty as that thing. It doesn't take up that much gas, like I said. What else about this bike? It has a chain guard right here. Just a little something so you don't get your boots ripped up. Well, it had one more thing I like this is that it has a chain guide. The chain guide really helps it not sag that much. On the 65 it has a little bit of one, but it doesn't really help. We need to tighten this up, do some minor adjustments, and we're good. Hope you guys get this bike. Comment and subscribe. Bye.